Pedestrian cases are among some of the most complex cases that we handle for lots of reasons. Oftentimes, pedestrian impacts involves very serious injuries, even at low speed. When you've got a massive steel hurtling at you and you're just walking, it's very easy to have injuries occur from impact with a car. Most likely, you're going to end up hitting the car and then hitting the ground. And so you've got a second round of impact. It's really common to see people have hip injuries, knees, elbows, wrists, shoulders injured just from falling down or being knocked over. Head injuries, particularly common as well. So oftentimes we've got high value cases with clients with very serious injuries. They need a lot of help being able to get treatment, to be able to take care of themselves, get back to their lives. At the same time, from the insurance company's standpoint, they're looking at this and saying, well, there's no property damage to the car. So I don't know that this really happened, or I don't know that it happened the way you said it could. Because it's difficult to look at the car and say, well, here's how this happened, or here's proof that this car was in a collision. When two cars hit, you can look at the property damage on two cars and line it up, and you can tell from the severity and the type and location of the damage what happened. You can reconstruct that crash. When you've got a person in a car and the car has no damage, it's difficult to do that. You can recreate how the person suffered those injuries, but to be able to say it occurred to this particular car in this particular way, much more difficult. Drivers almost always deny responsibility, blame the pedestrian. The pedestrian is at fault. They, came out of nowhere. They walked when it said don't walk. I had the green light. They'll insist it because they know there's not a lot of evidence. And so it's very important after a pedestrian accident that you call the police so that the police can come and report the location and time and participants in your case. And that goes a long way. If the police weren't called out or the police didn't show up, that's another way that the insurance company is going to fight your case by saying, how do we know this is what happened or when it happened or who it involved? They're taking all the opportunities. And because your injuries might be severe, hey, look, they've got a lot on the line, so they're going to fight every chance they can. And so it's important to have an attorney on your side who understands these issues, who knows how to get in front of the insurance company's arguments to be able to investigate the wreck. Oftentimes, pedestrian collisions occur at intersections, which means it's possible that there are police cameras, business cameras, maybe other drivers with dash cams caught it. That early investigation is extremely important to your case. And so the sooner you talk to a personal injury attorney with experience, the more likely you are to have a good outcome for your case.